I'm thinking now about other resources that might be available, and some patients have mentioned to me the value of meeting other patients and getting specific support from them, either one-to-one or in a group format. Have you had that opportunity?
Yes, we have actually. There is now a patient support group meeting for esophageal cancer patients, and I found it quite useful, not from myself particularly, but for helping other people
with
the same
valuable.
Condition. I found it's very good for helping other people, because there are people who are finding it difficult, and their conditions are different perhaps to mine, but they need some help, and being able to talk things through, you know, how I've coped with it and so forth. It's been very good, I think, from that point of view, that patient support group meeting.
Have you been able to help other patients specifically?
Oh yes.
In their journey?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I've received, in fairness, I've received help from other people, certainly early on. So it is good to be able to talk about these things. It is a condition, esophageal cancer, that's, like you said earlier on, it is not common. And for 6 months, I don't think I'd met anybody else with that condition. But when I did, then it was such a relief to be able to talk to somebody who's had the same condition. It was a relief for me particularly, you know, because it was, you know, I'd never spoken to anybody before about it. So,
do you think we should, in the healthcare system, organise this kind of, we sometimes call it peer support, you know, support from other patients throughout each centre and each setting, you know, every type of cancer, even other conditions?
Yes, I think it is quite a useful idea. One of the difficulties may be that if you're having a one-to-one session with people, is that you can start to relate your own personal circumstances to that person, and that might not be helpful. You're there to help the person through their difficulties, and you've got to get the right type of person to be able to help them through, I think.
Yeah.
There is a difficulty there that, you know, you're talking about your own personal difficulties. That can't be good, I don't think, particularly.
Is it difficult to see patients in a more advanced stage, or do you personally manage that?
I'm quite willing to help people in the later stage. I don't know whether I might find it a little bit difficult. My wife's actually very good with communicating to people who've gone through a more difficult condition than I have.